Hi guys, it's Crystal City Girl Homestead. Time for supper. So, thought I'd start some prep while my spaghetti is cooking and tell you about today. I got spring fever like really bad today. I got bit by the bug, everything. This morning, well, while I'm doing that, let's chop up these tomatoes. We just need to half them. This morning, my grandkids get dropped off at 4:30, and it was raining. I left my coat in Tom's car. So I knew good chances I was going to stand out in the rain at the bus stop. And, I mean, it got down to just a drizzle, kind of, and then it picked up and whatever. And I'm like, ugh. And I had pants and socks and shoes on and all that good stuff, and ugh. So anyways, I went to go to the chiropractor after I dropped AJ and Emmy off, and he wasn't there. Well, he was there, but I guess he was in the shower, so yeah, I went home. Well, he says you can come back at 3. I looked at the temperature, and it was like 72, and I'm like, I have shorts on, and I have flip-flops. So I decided to stop to the gas station on the way there. Well, first I heard In Heat of the Night. That was awesome. So I had my window down and I'm doing the drum thing and whatever with Phil Collins. And then I hear Michael Jackson. Well, when I get to the gas station, there is a white Camaro and a red Corvette. And I love fast cars. I do. I have always been like a muscle car junkie, always. And I told the guy, beautiful car. He said, thank you. And I go, that's my dream car. That was the red Corvette. And when I came back out, another Michael Jackson song was on. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny if that song from Prince would have came out? Little Red Corvette. So I got to see the 2 muscle cars, and you know, and the chiropractor goes, you like the fast ones, do you? And I said, yes, I do. And so I'm like just beaming because, you know, I have flip-flops on and shorts. And I've seen 2 of my favorite cars. I have more than that, but anyway, 2 of my favorite cars. And then coming home, I stopped to the gas station, or stopped to the car wash and got my car washed. And then I seen a Harley. I don't ride motorcycles, but you know that spring is here when the Harleys come out. So I'm on cloud 9. It's spring. Alright, so now it calls for a small red onion. So I'm going to just cut this big one right in half. We'll put the other part in the fridge. And we're just going to thinly slice this, and then we're going to dice it up. Tom's going to get spaghetti twice, but this one is going to be different. I almost got myself there. Ooh, that wouldn't have been good. That wouldn't have been good at all. These diced up. So it won't be his normal spaghetti, but it'll be spaghetti and he won't be able to complain. Well, he could, I guess, but dinner will be already cooked, so won't do him much good, will it? Alright. So we got that done. Now I'm just waiting on this spaghetti, and when you cook your spaghetti, make sure you leave 1/4 cup of the pasta sauce, or pasta water. I'll be back when that's done. Okay, so now it says add a tablespoon of olive oil to your spaghetti once it's done and mix it in. Then it says another tablespoon of olive oil, and you're going to start doing your onions. This is a vegetarian meal. You can add anything you want to. So if you wanted to add chicken to it or anything else, you could. But it's called Greek spaghetti. And I guess Monday is a great day to do it because Meatless Monday. Alright, so while that's cooking, I think I want to do something else here too. Might as well multitask, right? I think I'll do that instead. I got some I gotta use up. See how my brain changes that quickly? It's always been that way, I tell you. Alright, so I've got some leftover yogurt here. Let's put some of that in a bowl. And I'll still have a little bit left. Let's give Tom a bigger serving. He'll eat it. Something else out of my refrigerator. That always works. And then because we're going along with the freezer thing, I have some blueberries that were in the freezer. And let's add a few blueberries to it. And that will be our side dish today. Don't worry, if Tom can't eat it all, he'll eat it in the morning. Now this one has a lot of different steps, but it's okay. I think it's going to turn out really good. So it says to add 3 cloves of garlic. So we're going to add a couple of nice stiff things there. Because I think garlic's going to taste wonderful with it. And we're going to let that saute for about a minute. So you can get that pretty smell in there. Look at that. I wish I could move you closer, but I have a lot of stuff on the countertop, so there's a lot to this recipe. So ones like this I can't really show you a whole lot, can I? Now we're going to add all those tomatoes and just a little bit more olive oil. Because with this you're not going to add any sauce. So everything that you're adding right now is going to be your sauce. Now it's not time for it, but it does call for fresh spinach. But I didn't have fresh, I have frozen. So it said if you use frozen, make sure that you squeeze as much liquid out as you can. So that's what I did. So let's let these wilt a little bit, and then we'll be back for the next step. Alright, so now it says to add the fresh spinach, but till it wilts. But obviously, frozen is very wilted. But I want to put it in there to make sure that it gets nice and warm and mixed with everything else. This is a bad thing to sit in front of me because I would literally sit here and eat that whole bowl. Because I do love spinach. And the thing about this being a cold spaghetti, it's nice for a good summer or spring day too. So I'm going to add it, since it's already wilted, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next step. So you're going to add, I'm going to use, it says a 1/3 cup, but I'm just going to use whatever I had left in the jar of the Kamada olives. And then it says half the juice of a lemon. So I looked that up, and that's about 2 tablespoons. And actually, what's funny, I don't know where I got to save the 1/4 of a cup of the water, because it's not on there. So I don't know what I did, what I read. I don't know. Then we need salt and pepper. So those of you that are like trying to do the Mediterranean diet, this would fall underneath that as well. Then we need a tablespoon of oregano. I haven't used this much oregano in forever. Not the biggest fan, but that's okay. I'm not going to add the basil like it asks to. And then we need, where is it, Chris? A tablespoon of red wine vinegar. I had to have Tom actually look and find that for me, because I don't use it very often. So we have the red wine vinegar. And we're going to get all that mixed together. Look at that. Oh. I want it already. Well, I'm going to add that pasta water in there anyway, just because I held it out. Who says you can't use it? Not me. Let me make some room here. All right. We're going to let that simmer for just a minute. And I'm going to bring the spaghetti back over here. It's nice and cooled down. So plain spaghetti. Alrighty. Now I'm going to pour all of this into the spaghetti. Thought I'd mix it together here so you can actually see it. And we're going to mix that in with it. I don't know if I told you guys in the beginning, but it says to use a pound of spaghetti. Oh my. This would be good with chicken. So I'm trying to get something out every day that has something from my freezer in it and from the pantry. Then it says to use 4 ounces of feta cheese. So that'd be almost the rest of that, because there was only 6 ounces in it to begin with. Tom's going to have a whole lot of stuff to take out to the recycling bin. Look at that. Oh. You know what's really funny? I've never really liked feta cheese. I liked it on a Greek salad, but that's about it. But honestly, I'm really starting to like it a lot. So, you know, hey, changes in the way you taste things, I guess. I have to try this. Alrighty. That is so good, you guys. I did think about adding what I had left of my pickled vegetables to it. But I didn't know if that'd make it too tangy, you know what I mean? And there's already quite a few vegetables in there. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty? Oh. It's hot now, so I may just warm it back up for Tom when he gets home, so he can have warm spaghetti. I'll ask him what he wants. But the warm tastes good too, so. So there we go. Greek spaghetti. Meet you at the table when he gets home. Hi, Tom. Digging right in, huh? I did warm it up, so it is warm.
I blew it cold.
And there it is. What do you think?
I think I blew it cold.
Well, how about the taste?
Delicious.
Even with spinach and olives in it?
Yummy.
He's got a full plate. Whatever he doesn't eat, believe me, he'll eat in the morning for breakfast. So you like it with no meat?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Greek spaghetti. I guess and he's liking it. He ain't putting his fork down. And then over there I got your yogurt and blueberries.
Mm-hmm. What's in that?
No meat in there, baby girl. Well, I got to thinking with Tom, they have tax sales that come up in, I think, July. Somewhere in there, so we might be able to get something then that we could actually afford. Because we refuse to get in debt for anything. So.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. We don't want to go in debt at our age. We're 59 and 68. I don't want debt. So, we're going to let Tom eat his spaghetti. I guess he's not going to talk much today. All right, you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.